You know, some people just want to be in the limelight, in the spotlight. Suge Knight said this best.
Any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
And who was he talking about? We're about to figure it out now. Kyrie Irving makes another headline, and this goes back to my Suge Knight reference where, he was taking shots at Diddy or whatever, even though he said it was somebody else. Kyrie Irving once again makes a headline. He doesn't want to speak to the media. He's past that. He's gonna let his play do the talking. So the NBA fines him $25,000, saying that he's not meeting the minimum media requirement. Now, what is that requirement? The NBA players must meet with the media, do interviews. Of course, because where do you think all that TV money and the advertising comes from? Comes from those people that are interviewing. So ESPN, ABC, NBC, CBS, all those sports networks are coming to interview the players. And if you have a star player like Kyrie Irving who doesn't want to interview, well, that hurts your revenue. That makes ABC, CBS, ESPN not want to come back and interview your players. That hurts your relationship, and that cuts out of those, $8.8 billion contracts that you mustered up and created. So, of course, it makes sense for the players to speak to the media, but Kyrie Irving, of course, he wants to be dancing in the video.
All in the video, all on the record, dancing.
He had something to say when nobody was even checking for him, which is amazing because he always throws something out there and people take the bait. He said the earth was flat. People took the bait. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he said the earth flat. He said that finally playing with KD, he finally plays with a player that can go and get it and score a bucket and hit a clutch shot. Like, he's never played with Deion Waiters, who has hit clutch shots before, who get a bucket. Like, he's never played with LeBron James, 4-time champion, get a bucket, has hit a lot of clutch shots in his career, and you could check the numbers on it. He actually has hit clutch shots in his career. And people took the bait. Even LeBron James took the bait. LeBron was like, I was hurt.
I only cared about his well-being, both on and off the floor, and it kind of it kind of hurt me a little bit.
And I had to go read the transcript and see what he was really saying. Look, everything that Kyrie does is just basically for attention, and I don't know where this is coming from, but in my opinion, it's really sad. It's like really bad. Like, you can say whatever you want. You can say I don't like Kyrie or whatever. I love Kyrie Irving. Like, to me, he hit one of the biggest shots. He hits the biggest shots in Cleveland Cavaliers history. Period. Because if it's not for that shot, we don't know what goes on. Even though they say there's time or whatever, but he hit one of the biggest shots, if not the biggest shot. We're not gonna argue that. What I don't like though about Kyrie Irving is he's 28, 26, 28, whatever. He just shows a lack of maturity and a lack of not getting it. It's just like he's always up to these antics. Like, I'm not gonna talk to the media. I'm not gonna do this. And takes away and negates all of the good things he does off the court. Like, he set up a fund for WNBA players who couldn't play because of COVID and have families to take care of. He does a lot of charitable things, and for this to be at the forefront of what he does is really sad and doesn't make any sense to me. But he just does things for attention. Like, it's nothing but attention when it comes to the things that he says, not what he does. The things that he says is all attention. And people need to learn to how you have that uncle at the barbecue that be saying crazy stuff like, "Oh, girl, if your grandma wasn't my auntie," just crazy, nasty stuff, or, "Oh, look at that girl down there," like a crazy drunk uncle, just always spewing out some kind of garbage. That's what Kyrie does. He just spews out the most crazy things, and he catches the headline, and he fooled you guys and talking about it, thinking it's important, and that's what he really means. He has no other choice to speak to the media. How are you gonna get your paper? How are you gonna promote your sneaker? All this other stuff. So I don't get it, but like I told you before, he does things for attention. Hoops Junction, Hoops meets Hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe.